Music will bring a triumph of multiculturalism and diversity to inner cities. For more, we cross live to our reporter Nosipho Mncube, who is at Constitution Hill. It begins today, Nosipho. So I see in the background that event is already underway. So tell us about what the mood is like this year.
Good evening, Tepisa. So the mood is really quite festive. Everyone is, getting into the element of sending 2019 off. The weather's also agreeing with many of the attendants here. As I'd mentioned earlier, that in the past few years, it has been quite, rainy over the AFROPUNK 2-day festival. So the weather's agreeing with everyone. People are still coming into the event. More and more people are actually coming into the event. People are still taking pictures. I'm actually at a photo booth right now where people are just taking pictures in various photo booths just to create more of those memories before they send off 2019.
All right, let's talk about the lineup, Nosipho. We know that Burna Boy is not going to be part of the lineup, which has been a disappointment to quite a few people who say they specifically bought tickets for him. Now, Solange Knowles, she wasn't able to take part last year. Is it definite that she is going to perform this year, and when?
Definitely, we have received confirmation that Solange Knowles will be performing. In fact, she'll be performing tomorrow in the final day of the festival. We also know that Miguel will also be here. Neo, from the South African artists, we have Jazzy Disciples, we have Shawarma Jersey, we have Nosipho. The lineup this year is quite big compared to the lineups that we've seen in the previous years, which is why I would think that quite a lot of people bought the tickets. In fact, the tickets I've heard from the organizer were sold out for the 2-day festival this year. So the lineup was quite extensive, had quite a lot of range, as well as quite a lot of artists that we haven't even heard of before that have had their opportunity to perform. The crowd really enjoyed their performances. So AFROPUNK has been known to be a platform where it exposes a lot of new artists and a lot of new music, ranging from every kind of genre, for every kind of person here that enjoys any kind of music, really. So this year's lineup really has been quite one that everyone around the world, because you may know that also AFROPUNK is in London and Atlanta, different parts of the world during the year. So I have seen quite a number of tourists as well come and attend the events this year, probably because the lineup is a lot better than what we've seen from the lineups overseas.
Now, you mentioned Shawarma Jersey earlier on, Nosipho, and we know that she's unfortunately in bereavement at the moment, and there were questions over whether or not she'll be able to meet this obligation. Have the organizers said anything as yet?
The organizers say we should not really listen to the rumors that we're seeing on social media, as well as the rumors that are circulating around, until they have confirmed to us that there will be an artist that will not be performing. We've seen their social media platform as well as the website has not confirmed anyone pulling out so far other than Burna Boy. So we do anticipate that we will see Shawarma Jersey later on this evening.
All right, and just a final one. Let's talk about, I believe that there's also going to be exhibitions at AFROPUNK. What is exactly on sale or, on offer?
Well, AFROPUNK every year firstly has some stalls where people are allowed, to make their application to sell some of their products or their items. So as we were walking by as well, we did see some fashion stalls. We did see a few businesses. In this stall in particular, I saw the likes of barbershops as well. I saw tattoo parlors. So I've seen quite a lot of small businesses as well, black-owned businesses in particular, come here and, try and provide some services or some sort of products to some of the attendees here. They also had the panel discussion that they held earlier on today with Dr. Angela Davis, just discussing issues around, being African and activism. being African and being an activism and in Africa. So, there's quite a lot of things planned even before the 2-day event, before the festival. We also saw that there were also the Battle of the Bands, where they allowed for, young and upcoming artists to come and show off their skills. And that one band has been selected to perform in the 2-day festival, which, is quite a huge achievement for them, because they never really know where they will go from there. They could be exposed to people that may like their music from overseas, and in turn may perform in the AFROPUNK editions overseas, that being Atlanta and LA and so on.
We're running out of time. Just a very, very quick one. Are tickets still available, and what is the sale price?
Tickets, I've been told by the organizers, have been sold out. I would have to confirm with them if they will be selling any at the door. They were going for about 1.2, if I'm not mistaken, for the weekend pass, and a different price for the daily pass. So I will be speaking to the organizers as well, just to find out if people do still want to purchase their tickets at the door, if they can still do so.
Thanks for that, Nosipho. You enjoy your time there so long. We'll speak to her again later on.